How are y'all doing today? Today I'm going over a Scrabble-like word building game, Flutter, by Binka Games. Flutter starts off by introducing its box to two decks of cards. Now they both have the same contents in it. It's just, I'm assuming it's just for looks. As we see in the back, I've already mixed the two. Some of these cards are Flutter cards, which I'll get into later. But I just want to go ahead and look over some of the contents that come with it. First of all, right off the bat, I love the color scheme. Green and blue look fantastic together. And they take it on throughout the boxes with a little bit of white on this one. In this game, you are holding your deck. Let's say I'm playing a two-player game. You're holding a deck like this. You're flipping it over and showing off the first card. And you're putting it on a table, center of the table. Everyone's doing this, just showing a card. Each card has a letter on it and a score. So as everyone's doing this, you are trying to make words out of all the cards that show up in the center, as so. Like here, if these were all thrown into the center, I've yell out soy, and I'd get points for that. I'd get 6 points. But I'll go over how to play the game in a little bit. I just want to talk about how neat this game is and how it takes on, and I'm not saying that this is what they were going for, it's just what I notice. It reinvents the idea of Scrabble. I mean, you're building words out of cards that everyone sees and has available. And you'd think, okay, well, everyone would be calling 3-letter words. What's great is this game actually introduces different variables. Well, different ways to play where you call out 4-letter words or 5-letter words. I think it's really great. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to play it. Alright, let's go over how to play Flutter. Very simple. The game includes 110 cards, but I'm going to use one box instead of both, and I'm going to split it in half because it's going to be a two-player game. So I'm going to roughly do it, so you can do it any way you want, but keep it a little rough. One more over there. Perfect. So now both players have their own decks. They're going to stay face down. On your turn, or just flipping cards over. So what he just flipped was an invisible, or not. What he just flipped is a blank one. Blanks can play as anything, but do not offer any points. So let's keep going. Now, if he wants, he can go ahead, or anybody can call sun as a word. Let's just say that somebody wants to make this an N, or they can make it an M, or they can make it realistically anything. But he says sun before he does. He takes him and scores them. So now he goes, fun. He yelled fun, but at the same time, he yelled fun. So what happens? They get discarded. Nobody gets the points. Let's keep going. And they keep playing pin. Someone says pin. Uh-oh. There's no pin out here. He must have made a mistake. So what happens now that he made a mistake? Nothing too drastic. Nothing too drastic. He just gets a penalty Flutter card, which is -2 points, and it just goes into his pile. So they keep playing, and he yells pan. Okay. Well, he gets another score. And this keeps going until the deck is completely empty. You score up all your points by adding them all up. Make sure to add the penalties. And whoever has the most points wins. Alright, we just saw how to play the game. And as you can tell, it's pretty fun and pretty easy. Something that everyone can get a hold of. You can play with anybody from the ages 8 up. And it's for 2 to 4 players. But I don't see why you can't add more. As long as you can continue breaking down this deck into different piles, I think you can continue playing with a lot of people. Just having a lot of people show off cards into the center of the deck, center of the table. I like this game. I think there's a pretty decent amount of strategy in it. A lot of it's based off luck. If you mess up, you get your penalty card, so you lose those 2 points. So it's not too bad. It's not something that would throw you out of the game, but it is something that hinders your performance a little bit. And I like that. I like that it's nothing that's too grueling. You aren't going to feel like you're falling behind too quick. It's just a game that's really fun to play, easy to get out there, and accessible for everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you're looking for a great new word building party game, check it out.